I wasn't even burping. It was just like some noise coming from below.
Yeah, it's like you have an alien inside of you. It's like it roared like through your mouth.
Hey everybody, Blind Wave back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Eric.
And we are back with the third episode of Legends of Tomorrow. We're out of the pilot stage now.
Oh yeah, now we can just get into the show.
Yeah, and see if anyone else dies.
Character development, new time periods.
Yeah, Titanic.
If you guys didn't watch, because I know some people are just jumping on now with Legends of Tomorrow, watching Blind Wave reactions and reviews. If you guys haven't seen the Q&A, we did a Q&A for episode 1 and 2 together, the pilot, and it was a lot of fun. And we talked about some story ideas they could go through.
Yeah.
One which included like an evil Barry that can
outrun time
trying to fix itself.
Yeah.
And the other one was they go back to the Titanic and both solve and cause the iceberg.
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Besides that, as far as the show goes, we've had they've all gotten together. They're all working together now because Carter's dead. And apparently Hawkgirl is the only one that can actually kill Vandal.
Yeah, and someone put this in our Q&A in the comments of that video because we were like, why couldn't they just wheel her over and have her stab him? She has to actually say that incantation when she does it too. So if she was unconscious,
they should have just done that from the beginning.
Then. Yeah, I know. Freeze Vandal Savage, stab Vandal Savage. Problem solved. Done. But we'll see how things go now, because I could honestly kind of care less. Like, the problems that I have are overshadowed by how fun it is to watch everything else.
You're right. So let's see if this intro is as good as the last intro. Eric.
It's a tall order.
Hit the button.
Oh.
Hey, we're back to Egypt.
Oh.
Did we travel this far? What's going on?
No. It'd be so funny. Heat wave start. What's going on?
Someone's gonna try to kill him.
Who's that?
Oh, it's Hunter.
It's Rip.
The man who's here to kill you.
Which is a pretty good intro. So he could travel back that far.
Yeah.
They need to have like a medical doctor on the team.
All they have is Gideon.
I've seen men of steel die and dark knights fall.
Hey, we talking about that?
Even then, I accomplish my mission no matter what. It's a small expeditionary vessel at the belly of the whale.
They have a Phantom.
Yeah. You're a mechanic.
Spaceship. Okay, if you got a set of wrenches, I'll see what I can do.
Take Ray with you.
Where are the rest of us? Do we just sit? Capital idea, Mr. Roy. You're not nearly as thick as most people say. Thick. Does that mean stupid? The attitude.
Nice.
Whoa! Oh,
Whoa, he's so small.
How's he gonna go in?
It's pretty small. Aaron.
I like that. There's no needle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the size of an iceberg. It seems highly unlikely that you could miss it.
He said iceberg.
Oh.
Is it dangerous at all?
Yeah, vaporize.
The vitals are improving. It seems to be working.
Careful.
Oh! What? Slow down! Damn! He looks good.
Where'd they get the doubloons from?
Probably the ship before it crashed.
He just carries them.
That's what I would do. Glad you brought Sarah. He's sore.
Jeez.
We might just have to take our business elsewhere.
Oh! No, they're fine.
Exactly how many knives do you have?
You don't want to ask.
You brought a knife to a sword fight.
Not a very well trained swordsman.
I mean, you can't take on a knife. Oh!
Ah! Killing! Oh.
Wait,
Bloodlust. I thought that was all gone.
Yeah, I did too.
I'm a monster.
I'm a monster.
I'm not helping you guys steal anything. So if you want to shoot me, then shoot me. Can I shoot him? You got hair on you, kid. I respect that. So no shooting. Look, you don't actually have to help us steal anything. Exactly how many people have you lost?
His girlfriend. Fiance.
Who?
His fiance.
Oh, that's why he wanted to do this whole thing.
Was she?
Was to save people. Now he's not gonna save anyone. And look, he's hesitating at all. He's just getting his ass kicked.
A little bit. Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
just stand right there. Stand right there.
He couldn't have killed him anyway, though, right? I guess he didn't know. Kryptonite? Oh, that's Emerald. Never mind. I got confused.
Then let us at least go in with the rest of the team.
Gideon?
They're all busy.
Didn't Rip say something about not messing with the timeline? You could accidentally
He understands.
out of existence. You're screwing with history here, man. Yeah, well, history screwed with me first.
Kind of a cool line, but not smart, Snart.
Suddenly, just like that, you remember having me in your class. I always remembered. I just enjoyed taking you down a peg or two. Sarah?
Oh, you ain't going in, buddy.
Stay here. Didn't you just set the emerald in there, or what?
I don't know. What are you doing, man?
He's just like...
He did have a
On
lot
the
of
nightstand.
childhood problems, right?
Yeah, but like, what's this gonna benefit? Is this gonna make his dad not get captured? You go to jail.
I don't know.
Is that good?
I mean, he closes himself off because of this kind of stuff. Maybe it's just one of his weaknesses. He doesn't think rationally when he thinks about this stuff.
I want to hear little Leonard's talk. Hi.
I came down for a glass of water.
Wow.
You get the hell away from my boy, you son of a bitch.
He looks weird.
He looks pissed.
How do you know all this? The same way I'll know if you even think of raising a hand to your wife and son. I know who you are. I know the man you become. And that's all I can do to keep from ending you right here, right now. But if I do, that means my sister's never born. So you get a pass.
My sister's never born.
That was just so
Your
intense.
sister.
That was so fucking intense.
I just thought maybe things would feel differently. The Englishman says it takes time for time to change.
Yeah.
What are you trying to
He-
change? My dad was never father of the year. But
He's an idiot, but he catches
Yeah.
on.
Let's get out of here.
He wants to change the time. If Rip can change the time, why can't he? Right? I don't think his dad was important to the timeline until he fought Flash.
And died.
Huh?
I like that green dress. Or she got knives hidden in that.
Well, for a monster, you dance quite.
BAM! Ooh.
He just...
They have so many different cool pairings, don't they?
Yeah, there's just so many pairings they can do. Like right now, friggin' Jefferson.
Yeah.
Is that with...
I know. Ah.
Mr. Blake has told us so much about you.
How
do
do
you
you
get
get
out?
out?
Mystics?
Maybe.
What is Jack's way with having you in his head? I believe he finds my presence rather comforting. I doubt that very much.
That's funny.
I mean, like you said before, it's like Asteroid. You know?
Yeah, but just stop. Slow down.
Focus for a minute. Remember,
This looks really good.
It's not a suit, it's
Yay.
Yeah.
Exit in the rear.
I thought there was parking in the rear.
Well,
Hey, how'd he get out? Did he come out?
well done.
he came out the asshole, Aaron.
I figured the Salt and Aaron Fest theory
Who's lying?
2 years after I was in your class. Why did you tell me you remembered me when you didn't? Because you needed a push. So all that stuff about me being exceptional was probably true. The fact of the matter
Good
is,
job, Stein.
I was pretty amazing. If that were true, I suspect I'd have given you a higher grade. I meant tonight. Oh, yes.
What?
Ooh, cult.
Mystics?
I already have his life's essence, but his blood still has its uses.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
What does it do?
Like blood magic? Ooh.
Centuries ago, I discovered that although immortality is mine alone, I can share a taste with my faithful. Help them to live an extra 100 years or so.
Oh, wow.
It seems like I have a lot to look forward to.
Maybe that's why he comes.
You have no idea what it's like to have people willing to follow you up to the gates of hell.
Yeah, they do.
Actually, I have a little bit of an idea.
Yes!
This party started.
What's Jackson gonna do? Oh.
Ooh.
Just burn your freezing fuckers!
I love that. He's gonna punch people.
He's gonna punch people. I mean, you have to be a good fighter to be Firestorm. Ooh, Aikido.
Yeah, his gun. I love that gun. Oh, what's that?
What?
What's that? And we said you didn't have any power?
It was a
The blade. That was the dagger.
the Blade of Horus. It can do that.
I guess.
Yeah, get his body.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
It's kind of like the thing he did with the staff.
Yeah.
You kicked his ass before when you had a sword and you had a dagger.
We're paused right now because our camera shut off. That is not Vandal Savage.
Yeah, his beard looks different. And his face
looks different.
His face kind of looks weird, too. Yeah,
He's
find
not as
that.
bald either. Yeah. Freeze him!
2 days from now, your father will be arrested trying to sell the Maximilian Emerald to an undercover police officer.
Time fixes itself.
He'll be sentenced to 5 years in Iron Heights. Despite your intervention, his future remains unchanged. I calculate a 98% likelihood that Savage reappears in 1986.
How's it course, Gideon?
He's
Guess we're headed to the 80s. Better break out your parachute pants. The hell are parachute pants?
cool. The 80s. 86, huh? It's a year before I was born.
I wonder if that's going to be as far back as they go, and they're just going to keep progressing forward.
I very much doubt it. I'm sure they're going to be going back. Because, I mean, apparently he went back 4,000 years. We kind of speculated that maybe that's too far to go back. But he's already tried it once. With time travel shows, you can always say, like, well, couldn't he have went back, like, 10 years before that to kill him again?
At that point, it might be a thing of, like, where would he have been?
Because I have to assume, did he try to kill him before he... Because the temple and stuff was intact, right?
Yeah, I think
So
that
that would have been before he
he
got
had
his powers. If it didn't work because he hesitated, why didn't he have a gun? He could bring a weapon, can he?
Well,
Why do you have a knife?
It's probably a timeline thing. It's like showing technology that's too advanced for its age. You know?
Yeah, but his gun's pretty... I mean, they were wearing big robes and stuff. He could probably hide his gun in there and wait until Savage is taking a shit. Open the door. Bam, bam, bam! And get him the hell out of there.
Well, open the door? You think they have a door on the shitter?
Why not?
It's probably
Privacy,
just,
man.
just a hole outside.
These animals just shit in front of each other?
Yeah.
Hole outside. It's a big giant pyramid for kings. And they just go outside and shit with the peasants.
No, they probably shit in a bucket and throw it outside on the peasants.
Oh. I doubt it. They wouldn't be kings for much longer after they did that. The peasants would eat them.
I don't think they were voted in.
Yeah. Fun episode. A little bit of a breather from the pilot, which is exactly what we want, I think. I still kind of have the criticism of Vandal Savage. I just don't feel like he's very... I mean, the actor's awesome. Mm-hmm. He feels evil. I just feel like if the whole team was there, they would beat the shit out. Mm-hmm. And all those people, you know? Like, he doesn't feel intimidated.
He did more this time.
He did. Like, he apparently the knife can do stuff.
Yeah, it's like
now.
only if he has, like,
one of those
a
weapons.
staff or a dagger or something.
I'm just saying, I mean, it would be really easy. Okay, this guy's immortal. Why is he immortal? Because he can regenerate real fast and you can't be killed. Like, it would be really easy to have, like, you know, have Rory come up, you know, make Rory come up and burn the shit out of him. You know, he's like, and he's like,
yeah, but
like that would solve it, wouldn't it?
Can he die?
No, you can't die.
I mean, they just killed him.
Well, he's not dead.
But it killed him.
He doesn't die.
So what happened?
He got stabbed and
He just
went
took a nap?
unconscious or something. I don't know.
I think he died.
He can die though, can he?
I mean,
he regenerates.
No, he reincarnates himself basically, right?
I don't think he reincarnates because
Okay.
they said the thing about if one cell survives, he'll come back. I don't think like that body, like they bury it and then a new baby's born and it has a spirit.
So what happens with Hawkman and Hawkgirl?
I think that happens. But they say that he's like the same person throughout time.
So right then, why didn't they just take his body and stab it and kill it?
Well, they have to have Kendra say the words.
Yeah. Why didn't they take it back to the ship?
I don't know.
And say, Kendra, stab this in the heart.
That's the same criticism we had. I don't understand. Well, what are the rules exactly? Like, I feel like we don't know. If you guys know, please put them down in the comments below or cite a source. But we know that he's immortal, and he's lived for 4,000 years. Mm-hmm. We know that he can come back from any injury if one cell survives. I think. Maybe we don't. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think that's what it is, right?
Okay.
But he can only die if Kendra stabs him with a specific knife saying the specific words. But doesn't the last 2 points contradict each other a little bit? Because what if you did destroy every cell of his body? Will you just be dead?
Well, I don't know, I guess. Like, you put him like in an incinerator and just burn them all up?
I'm saying, like, if
he turned him to dust last time.
Like, if Mick Rory came over and... Microscope, looking for soap.
It's like Snart out there.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If they just did that, like...
Adam shrinks down looking for cells.
Yeah, pulverizing him. He's really good at it, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, was really good at it by the end of the episode. I'm just saying, like, what are the rules there? I feel like those last 2 rules contradict each other. I mean, if it was me making this story, and I don't really know Vandal Savage from the comics or anything, but if it was me, I would have him, like, instantly regenerate. So that that's his power, is that he can't be killed.
Like Wolverine?
Yeah.
In this one, it looked like he stabbed him in the neck or whatever, and then he died there.
Yeah.
Saying, I'm going to remember, and da-da-da, and whatever else. But if that body comes back to life, I would have just picked up the dead body, taken it back to the ship.
Put it in the cooler.
Yeah. Or, like,
wait till she's better.
Tie him up to when he comes back to life or whatever, so that he's stuck there. And then say, hey, Kendra, just say you're dead. Done. Yeah. Show's over.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I do. But
I understand that's what all of us would do, because that's the rational thing, but it feels like the writers need like one sentence to tell us why they can't do that, and they haven't done it yet. Mm-hmm. Unless we've missed something. I don't think we have, but sometimes we talk over some lines, but I don't think we missed anything. But other than that, like I said before in one of the other shows, like, even if I have some problems with the story, I enjoy every character so much.
Yeah, I do.
That, like, literally, like, every character, even Rip, who we don't really know, but he was great in this. He's very Constantine. Like, he's an English guy that wears, like, a tan trench coat, that has, like, a suit and tie, has one-liners, and is usually the exposition, like, this is the story explaining things. I think that's kind of what Constantine did whenever we saw him.
You just remind me of David Tennant as Doctor Who.
Yeah. Well, that too, a little bit. I mean, that's not a bad thing, but it kind of is, like, what if Constantine joined the Legends next season? Mm-hmm. They'd be, like, the same guy.
Yeah, that's true.
They'd talk about London and trench coats and stuff.
That's what they would talk about?
Yeah.
Constantine goes back in time and kills all the peacocks.
Yeah. Uncancels his show. But I did kind of feel that way. I really enjoyed the... Damn it, that flash does not stay up. I liked Sarah this episode. Mm-hmm. I'm a little confused on the bloodlust thing, because...
Like, what's going on with it?
Yeah.
Because I thought they said in Arrow this week that Constantine fixed her of that.
Okay.
Like Merlin said that.
We had a couple comments in this week's Arrow, too, about this. Like, the reason they couldn't bring Sarah back completely was because part of her soul was missing and was still, like, in the Lazarus Pit netherworld thing. And they had to go get her soul with Constantine and bring it back. And we had thought, okay, well, that fixed her. And now she doesn't have bloodlust. But apparently that was just the side effects of not having part of your soul. And now she's having her bloodlust problems, which would be around the same time of Thea's thing, right? Okay. I think that's what it's supposed to be.
She fought it, though, there.
Yeah, she did fight it. Which, I mean, good for her, but... She totally should have killed that guy.
Yeah.
All those people should have died.
Yeah.
Demonic chanting and stuff.
Well, I mean, he just said that this is my power. I know. But they said it's not money, it's this. All these believers. Belief is power. Then kill them.
Kill all the believers! They can live for an extra 100 years? Does that mean, like, they are immortal like he is for 100 years? Or, like, they'll just live a little longer?
Maybe they just live. Like he said they're willing to live or die for me.
Like, if Carter's blood could do that and give you, like, immortality, okay, they have his body, drink all his damn blood, and now we have Legends of Tomorrow Immortal Edition. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
with Heatwave in there.
They're not immortal. He said he had immortality, but he found a way to make his followers be able to live longer.
Yeah, so maybe it just extends and gives you, like, a long life, so you just age less, but you can still be killed. Yeah. Because I don't know.
Yeah, because he said about followers that were willing to die for him.
Yeah.
Which, if I was immortal, yeah, sure, I'll die for you. I'll just come back.
But... I mean, honestly, I really need his rule set clarified for me before I can, like, speculate all this stuff, because I don't know. I don't know what his thing is.
Mm-hmm.
It is, and I kind of wish he had like a little bit more Damien Dark in his moveset and power base a little bit. You know, like a little bit more of the mysticism thing, because...
Well, we still don't know how he did the handcuff thing.
Yeah, we don't know how he did that. He has the knife thing, but that doesn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
You just stab people. You know?
But Sean...
I can do that. I can throw a knife and might hit somebody.
Might.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's 50-50.
Yeah. Well, kind of. A couple of degrees of 360, so... I wrote, we got that Men of Steel... Dark Knight line, which I really love from the trailer.
We talked about that in the Q&A.
And it could just be a little Easter egg thing, or it could be, like, something.
Yeah. Or it could be how we talked about, like, the multiverse with Earth 1s, 2, 3. Like, maybe he's been in another universe and saw this kind of stuff, but...
He's been in the Smallville universe.
Yeah, right?
And so, Gotham universe.
But, I mean, we've had little... Easter eggy tie-in type things happening here and there of them mentioning things. So.
Green Lantern and that kind of stuff.
And Flashlight and they mentioned Wayne on the newspaper and stuff like that for Gideon and stuff. So
it could just be a little Easter egg, and as of right now, that's probably all it's intended to be. But I'd imagine the writers are like, in the back of their head, they're like, let's seed that kind of stuff in there, and if we can get it, let's do it. You know, because they did Tar Pit,
right?
They did Tar Pit, Aaron, and Flash. And not like shitty Tar Pit, like actual Tar Pit.
Yeah, it wasn't like Smallville Tar Pit.
It wasn't like Lou Ferrigno's Hulk. It was like the Avengers Hulk.
Yeah.
Which was awesome.
Yeah, it wasn't a guy just painted up.
Yeah. I liked, like we talked about, I liked all the pairings. I liked, Snart, Mick Rory, and Jackson. That was cool, with him being like inexperienced. It's a little weird that he can fly the ship.
He read the manual. He's a smart guy.
I guess. It's still kind of weird.
He knows how to fly. He flies all the time.
True, but you gotta grant that a little bit. It's a little tiny bit weird.
Yeah.
But I love the show so much that I really don't care. I just gotta point it out. But the pairing I really liked this week was
Rainstein?
No, I like them too. I'm talking about Sarah and Rip Hunter.
Oh.
Because they had good chemistry that wasn't romantic. Like Sarah, like sometimes we pair her with things and we're like, ooh,
Yeah.
But with Rip, I really felt like a respect boiling and like a friendship.
Yeah.
But with two attractive actors and them, her with Stein last episode and him being that kind of like charismatic English guy. I figured something would be like, but there was none of it, and I prefer it that way.
I mean, we haven't really seen much of like Sarah flirting with members of the crew, really.
A little tiny bit with Snart in the bar,
but
like I'll watch.
Yeah, But I mean, a lot of it's been like for whatever reason. True. And stuff like that. And how long has it been since Rip lost his
wife? Well, we
wife and them, like with time, I don't know.
Yeah.
It hasn't happened yet, but
yeah, I know. This episode really, really enhances that very first scene for me with your foolish father. Like, because I never really got the connection. Like, oh, he actually knows who Rip Hunter is, and this is a personal vendetta, killing the wife and the kid. Like he knew that he was going to do this, not just like off. The kid spits in his face, and he's like, oh, now I'm gonna kill this kid. Like he was gonna do it anyway. Yeah. So it almost makes the kid spitting his face more sweet to me, because it's like he's been waiting for what? This is the 70s, and then that was like another 100.
Yeah.
How many years?
Yeah.
He's been waiting a long time to find these two people, and when he does, that kid spits in his face before he actually does it, because he always knew it was going to happen. Now, but I think that's what pissed him off.
Did that Vandal Savage know about these hunters?
Possibly not. We don't know.
That sets in the whole thing about like the professor. Did they find him in there because he died?
Yeah.
Is this all stuff they've already done?
The whole like self-healing problem fixer they have of that rule sometimes takes away from the speculation, I think. But it's probably worth it.
Yeah.
But I like to think that Vandal Savage has been waiting for his archenemy that attacked him 4,000 years ago, and he finally finds him, and he knows he's going to get his revenge, and that kid spits right in his stupid face, But him calling him your foolish father, for some reason, I just never thought of that, like, again, after we saw that scene. So, I don't know. I thought that was really cool. The best thing about television shows is the more you watch, the more you appreciate what's come before, you know? So I really like that.
Yeah. What do you think of Captain Cold with going in and trying to change his past and everything?
You know, if it wasn't a character and actor I enjoyed so much, I probably would have been more annoyed with it than I liked it. But there was something on his face when he's looking at his father and, like, I mean, you know, you think about, like, how old was he whenever he was a kid there? Like, he probably, like, 7 or 8.
Yeah.
You think about when you were 7 or 8 looking up at, like, at your parents and, like, they're giants. I mean, your father is stronger than any man alive, you know, that kind of thing. And I don't know if you've ever gone back. Have you ever gone back to, like, your elementary school?
Yeah.
Like, now?
Well,
Like, when you go back, everything's so damn small.
It's not there anymore.
Well, okay. Well, mine is. But everything's so damn small. Like, I remember meeting my kindergarten teacher again, like 3 years out of high school, and she was so damn short, you know. Like he did a really cool thing in his performance. Like, he's looking at his father, judging him, and you could tell that he was like almost sickened by his former self for ever being afraid of this. Did you get that at all? I kind of got that. I don't know.
I just thought he was gonna kill him right there.
I didn't think he was gonna kill him. I thought that he was like judging himself as much as he was his father.
It's possible.
But I don't know. I just really enjoyed that. And then the cool thing of time just fixing itself, and his dad just did, you know, that guy just went to prison anyway.
Yeah.
I'm glad that happened, and we weren't like left without resolution to that.
Yeah.
We're like, well, is something gonna happen?
Well, it's another time correcting itself kind of thing, like the professor dying, and then...
Yeah. I kind of keep worrying that we're eventually gonna go back to 2016, and when they get there, like everything's changed, and they just didn't think about it, you know. But I guess Gideon fixes that. That thing, right? Like Gideon like tells you if something messed up.
Yeah, it tells you what should be changing and stuff like that. So
which is perfect because she did that for Reverse Flash.
Yeah,
you know?
True.
Like, I guess I didn't really make that connection. Last time we were reacting, I was like, oh, well, that's cool. I wouldn't have thought of that. It's like, idiot. She did that for Reverse Flash.
Yeah.
Okay. What did I write? What is this? Horus. Yeah, we talked about that little... I thought it said homos.
I did too. I was going to say homos?
No, I did not write down homos. There were no homos in this show. They need to diversify a little bit.
I that one guy.
What guy?
The guy that was like standing right there next to Carter when they turned around, and then like Blake's let us know, or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
And, like that guy could be homo.
We gotta cut this out. No, I wrote Horus. I found it a little weird that suddenly that knife could do the same power of the Staff of Horus. Not as powerful, I guess.
Yeah,
but it makes sense. It's the same stuff. He's never done anything with that. Why didn't he do that when he was fighting Hawkgirl and Hawkman?
He didn't have it.
He got it eventually, didn't he?
No, maybe right at the end, like they were fighting each other and they had it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I don't know. That's all I got. You got anything else?
No, not really. I don't think so anymore.
Okay.
We covered everything.
Well, like we said before, the main thing I want to talk about is what exactly is going on with Savage. But if you guys have anything that you'd like to talk about, we can do that on our Q&A show. Put down in the comments below all your questions, your comments, your theories. Absolutely no spoilers. I've had to actually remove a couple comments from last video that I didn't really want to know, but I definitely didn't want Aaron to see. So that's a really big sticking point.
I'm glad I noticed them.
I know, and I'm going to start actually blocking people for doing that. Because we talked about it too many times for people not to know by now.
Yeah.
So, no spoilers at all. Questions?
It's the same reason we don't watch promos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
just
ruins...
so that we don't know what's coming up the next episode, you know?
Yeah, you just... You watch it in the episode, and you're like, oh, well, I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, but yeah, you watch a 2-minute promo of like a 40-minute show, you see pretty much all the most exciting parts to make you want to watch it.
Yeah, it takes the fun out of watching it for the first time, and that's why we do a reaction video, not just a straight-up review. We want to see our first reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah! All right, so make sure you guys are doing that. Going down in the description box, hitting all the links for the social media. You can follow us on Twitch. Today, you guys can tune in, and we're going to be doing a Let's Play of Uncharted.
Yes,
right?
Uncharted.
We're going to be doing a live stream with me, Aaron, Calvin. Shane will probably show up sometime in the evening. And it's going to have a lot of fun. Calvin's never played the series. Me and Aaron have both played.
Yep.
And we're just going to make fun of that boy.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Good. Go to blindwave.net for all the information where you can find all the links and all that good stuff. Subscribe, like, come back for the Q&A show and the reaction next week. I'm Eric.
I'm Aaron.
And we'll see you guys next week. Aaron!
What?
Hit the button.
Chewie!
What?